I was just sitting down and I'm thinking, how cool would it be to do a banana eating mukbang? Also got one of these, 100% cacao, cocoa, whatever you want to call it. Just a nice little lunch in the Walmart parking lot. Just saw a guy from a college town I was in. It was a little more like Eastern Kentucky wise. And now I'm down in Central Kentucky, and I saw his ass. And I was just like, I gotta say what's up. Hey, what's up, brother? Because he was always awesome to talk to at the Goodwill. Always good conversations. It felt like he knew some things. And I don't know, maybe one day he'll view it. I hope this doesn't offend you or anything, but he was an ex-drug addict. And usually 9 out of 10 times when somebody, let's just say 10 out of 10 times, when somebody was previously addicted to drugs or just dealt with substance abuse, they're an old soul, or they came back to this earth to really fulfill a purpose or a mission. And it sounds crazy because you're like, dang, he's a drug addict. There's something going on with his head. And it goes deeper than somebody's head. It's something that's gone on with their soul. We're all souls, and some of us are young, some of us are old. I feel like he's an old soul, or he's a soul that likes to enjoy the worldly things. But these people are so precious because they always have knowledge to drop. I don't care how crazy they sound. They just always have something good to share. They have some great wisdoms. They've learned so many lessons just by doing drugs. And even people who are still strung out on things, you can have good conversations with them and have spiritual heart-to-hearts. It really makes no sense because I've talked to homeless people and they're very convincing. So don't just give money to homeless people. You got to get them socks, food, and clothes and stuff like that. You can't just give them money because that money's just going to go back to drugs. But either way, they're going to get their fix. It doesn't matter because the next person's going to give them $1. But I'm just saying, don't give away your currency because that current's gotta flow in the right way, in the right direction. But give as much as you can. It doesn't have to be monetary. But back to old dude, that's just spiritual. That's just universe bringing us together. I don't know if there's something I could do to help him, or we once knew each other in a past life. But as you guys can tell, I got the Eagles drip on, 90s Adidas. Today is Super Bowl Sunday. We are repping the Eagles. Although, here are my predictions. The Kansas City Chiefs are going to win it all. Why do I think this? One, we're going to do a straightforward answer. Patrick Mahomes is confident. You can just watch him play, and it's like he's not under pressure. It would take him tossing and turning in his bed all night last night, and him being nervous for him to actually flop. I don't see him being nervous. He has too much confidence. He's got a crazy fan base, and it's not just him alone. The team is just, they are deep. They are packed. They are good. Now, I don't watch too much sports, and I don't know too much, but I'm not going to keep on trying to act like I know. But that's just what I feel. And I know there's been a lot of crazy stuff going on in the world. You know, crashes and stuff with flights from Kansas, things crashing in Philly. Y'all got to do your research on that. I'm not going to act like I know the full details, but do your research on all that, where they came from, where they crashed and shit. And you'll be like, dang, something's not adding up. And then you look at the Chiefs, and you got Taylor Swift with Kelsey. They're dating and whatnot. Earlier in 2024, summer, fall, she was endorsing Kamala, and she was getting real political, acting like she knows what she's talking about. And then you got other beef. You got Kendrick and Drake, which Kendrick's gonna perform tonight. I'm excited. But before we get into the next part, we got them beefing and shit. You got Drake sending out, making Taylor Made, referring to Taylor Swift. You got Taylor Swift dancing to Not Like Us at the Grammys. It's some weird fishy stuff. They're all connected. And Kendrick's a very spiritual guy. Very, very smart. Very intelligent. You listen to his music, you'll feel it in the soul, you'll feel it in your heart. And with Jay-Z putting him in the Super Bowl, man, something could happen tonight. Now, that's just my intuition telling me, like, somebody out there's got a death wish for Kendrick. And it's just fun to make Drake look like the idiot. Because he is. I used to like Drake. Now I can't even listen to any of his songs. Even if it's a good one, I'm like, dang. But there's just something up with Drake. I know I'm all over the place, but this whole Roman circus, this whole stage show, this got me questioning things. And I got to sit down tonight. And I can't just watch the Super Bowl, be jumping around, watching them run plays and shit. Nah, I got to hear what's being said. I got to see what movements are being orchestrated. That's what I got to do. And I cannot pay too much attention to that stuff. Because it's all stage. But I think it's cool, though. I think it's cool that you get to watch some stuff. But I don't want to get too crazy in on that. My thoughts has been going on that. I'm just geeked up, eating bananas. I don't think I can eat these all, man. I'm just looking full. But sometimes it's a meal for me. I've been on a raw vegan diet before, and then I got addicted to the cooked food again. But it'll all come around when it needs to come around. I'm healthier, I'm wealthier, and I'm wiser every day. And that's what life's all about. It's about educating yourself, getting your way out of ignorance, then helping other people achieve knowledge, intelligence, enlightenment, all of that. Because this is a constant evolving world, and life's all about the evolution. One day all this stuff's gonna be gone. One day we'll all be somewhere in a different dimension. We'll be in a different reality. So you can't be too attached. Sometimes you gotta let things be, and you just gotta enjoy what you got. Now, I know a lot of us got vices. I'm gonna speak on the vices real quick. If you have vices and you know you gotta stop, don't force yourself. Don't just force yourself, because you'll just be bugging out all the time. You'll be stressed out. You'll have that brain fog. Take your time with it, but also know that you gotta have an urgency. You gotta know that it's important to become your best version. It's important to do the research. It's important to know that you gotta do things without stimulation. You gotta do things without depressants. You gotta be very, very conscious of what's going on. You gotta take the natural remedies. You gotta do your herbs. You gotta do your breath work. You gotta get your sunlight. You gotta get your exercise. You gotta break that sweat. That stuff's all important. That's the only way to keep a good mind and a good body. And that just feeds the soul. I don't even want to be on here too long. I haven't even posted a video in forever. Oh, there's old dude. I haven't posted a video in forever. I got a lot of stuff to get done here soon, so I can enjoy my night. So that's what it's all about. about enjoying things, taking your time with stuff, and you know what I mean. You just gotta be your true self, and you also gotta let go. You gotta have some fun, and you can't stress yourself out. Now, we can't get to the point where I'm just rambling, just to ramble. I just want to give you guys some knowledge, some of my thoughts, a story on the day, and then keep it consistent. All right, y'all. We out. Peace.